Check one. I'm sorry for ruining the music for everyone. Oh. We will not be allowing anybody to speak today during the call, but yeah, you can certainly use that text chat channel that we have here if you would like. I'm just waiting on Maria and Rodrigo to join in. Oh, there's Maria. Hello. Hello. Can anybody hear Maria? Is it just me? Hang tight, everyone. Technical difficulties. We're almost ready.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
I think Maria, I don't think she has permissions to speak yet. Let's double check. I can hear Maria because she's sitting beside me, but I cannot hear you on Discord.
Hang tight, everyone. Let me turn back on the music so everybody can vibe for a second. Because everyone loves the music.
Yeah, let's get started without Maria. Let's just try to figure out what's going on with our Discord. It's a little bit weird lately.
Okay. Maybe because you all are near each other, right? So maybe she can even hop over.
Yeah, maybe she can hop over, but she won't be able to hear you guys. So hear your questions. But yeah, let's figure out a way. We don't want to let people wait too much, team. So let's get started.
Okay. Last quick thing. Just one moment.
Okay, Maria can hear us. Her mic is not working, so whenever she has to talk, I will I'll share my mic with her.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Tim, and I'm a product manager at GamerSafer. We are super excited to be here with all of you. There's 134 people here listening, 135 now listening in. So this is great. It's super great to be here. We're excited at GamerSafer to be welcoming Minehut into our programs, our projects, and to be welcoming the Minehut team as well to be joining the Gamer Safer team and mission. We have a lot that we want to cover today, and a lot of questions that you all have asked as well. And we want to answer as many of those as we possibly can. So I've already got a big list of the most common questions that have been asked. Over the next few days and weeks, we want to answer more questions and hear more from you. So by all means, you can keep filling out that form. You can use the feedback forums here or the support tickets and such like that. If you have any other questions or need to know anything else that we don't cover today, but I think we should be able to cover quite a lot. I am super excited that I get to be here with Maria and Rodrigo, the co-founders of GamerSafer, and we will be covering many topics, I think. But first and foremost, I think it is appropriate for you all to know Maria and Rodrigo. As Rodrigo is a CEO and Maria is COO of GamerSafer, and what it is about GamerSafer that we are bringing here to Minehut, what our mission is, what our vision is as a company and as a team, and what we'd like to see moving forward. But for now, I'm going to stop talking and I will hand it over first to Rodrigo, and then maybe Rodrigo, you can pass your mic off to Maria and she can introduce herself as well. And the two of you can introduce yourselves to the community. Also, last thing. I do see that there is a lot of messages being shared in the chat channel for this stage, which is amazing, and I love to see it. We want to talk more. We want to see more of what you have going on, but please don't spam, and let's keep it on topic as best as you possibly can. Okay. I will ask if it goes off topic too much, we're gonna have to like move some people out of the channel. So keep it on topic. Let's keep it to this stage topic. So Rodrigo, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks team for opening. Guys, my name is Rodrigo. Um, what I can tell about myself, I'm co-founder and CEO of GamerSafer. GamerSafer was founded mid 2019, a little before pandemic. Before that, I had a corporate career working with big tech companies for many years, more years than I than I wanted. So I have over 25 years experience of working with big tech companies, including in the game space. So I was a senior product director for Intel inside the gaming business unit. I led many other major corporations, ASUS, LG, and so on. What brought me to GamerSafer? First, I'm a gamer myself. Since I was a little kid, um, I've been working with the industry for a while, and especially while I was at Intel, um, I got to know not only the industry on the player perspective, but also working with it, and I saw a major opportunity to make an impact on it. Okay. So at Intel back then, Intel was making over $5 billion in gaming every year. So we had extensive R&D budgets to really understand what's going on with the industry. And part of my role over there was understand everything that's going right and augment and everything that's going wrong and try to minimize to make this ecosystem flourishing. And with that, I got to learn more about bad things like uh, crimes, fraud, and toxic behavior. I looked to the solutions coming to the market, and I was not really satisfied with the effectiveness of those, and at least they were not on par of the challenge that we have as an industry. I'm a product guy myself. I launched over 100 products globally, and say, well, let's get this challenge, and that's when I invited Maria to join me in this mission. And you understand why I did that. Maria, can you just introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. Great to be here and meeting you all. I'm sorry that my mic is not working. So what can I share about myself? GamerSafer is my second company. The first company that I had was in the social impact space. I worked promoting the UN Sustainable Goals for many years in Latin America. I was born and raised in Brazil, moved to California 9 years ago, and since I moved here, I transitioned my career to social impact and technology space, and that's how I connected with GamerSafer. Um, I'm an expert in player safety, community impact, and all those things that I think you care a lot about as well. I'm excited to learn a lot from you, from our experience in building Find MC server. Building with communities is something that has been really incredible for us, and I hope to facilitate this process as much as I can. And I'm here to collaborate and make this process as smooth as possible for you all. You can expect a lot of questions from us. We'll try to listen as much as we can, and we'll try also to be as transparent as we can regarding some of the news, changes, and etc. on our end. And feel free to ask questions, and I'll try to reply over text as well. Again, I'm sorry that my mic is not working and allowing me to speak with you, but I'll be paying attention to everything you were saying. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Rodrigo, as well. So let me jump in really quick and I'll just share again. My name is Tim or Stiflerd, if you like to call me that. And I'm the product manager. You'll be seeing me a lot here around Minehut. And as I'm reading through all of your comments, because you may not realize I am reading all of these comments that are being made, I just want to make it clear that we are offering our respect and our compassion and our patience, and we're offering as well professionalism with you all and transparency. And we want to keep the vibes like that throughout this call today and going forward. You'll get our respect, absolutely. And we just like you to keep things chill and calm and relaxed in the chat. So please make sure you do that throughout this call. All right. So, as far as what we want to talk about, I think it would be best if we can actually go back and Maria, if you wouldn't mind, or Rodrigo, either one of you actually, if you wouldn't mind, could you share who GamerSafer is as a company and what our mission is and what we do?
Okay, let me step in since Maria having problem with her mic. Well, GamerSafer mission is to scale safe and fair play experience to millions of players worldwide. As I mentioned before, we was founded in 2019. We've been working with Minecraft ecosystem since 2020. Of course, Tim was one of our oldest employees, and he's on the scene for many more years than that. Um, GamerSafer is really trying to bring up technology solutions to tackle those problems that I mentioned before. We believe in thriving communities and great player experiences, and we are just building technology around that. Besides working with Minecraft, and I think we have a solid footprint within this ecosystem, we also work with other games. We work with esports. We work with Discord communities. As we speak, GamerSafer protects every day over 15 million players in 87 countries or something like that. And of course, now we have to add all those numbers from Minehut as well. And we are looking forward to really drive this mission towards Minehut as we do with the rest.
Excellent. Thank you. All right, let's get into the big topic. And the question that a lot of people have been asking is why have we acquired Minehut? So, Rodrigo, would you mind sharing a little bit about that? And Maria, of course, I know that you're having mic troubles, but if you'd like to share as well your thoughts about the community and the strengths that Minehut has here, and we can chat about, yeah, why are we here? Why is GamerSafer here? And why did we take on Minehut?
Yeah, we were presented to this opportunity um, a couple months ago, and we did our due diligence. Of course, we already knew Minehut, and actually, GamerSafer run some projects inside Minehut before, driving thousands and thousands of players through those experiences. Uh, what we like about Minehut is a is a amazing network, very diverse, great experiences, great servers, the connections with proxies with different servers as well, right? From different ecosystems as well. We saw this very synergetic with many projects that we have around Minecraft. We were presented to this challenge in a very positive way, and we saw a great opportunity for us to keep expanding our footprint and our deep commitment with a Minecraft ecosystem. So we did that because we believe we can bring on value. You guys will notice that most of our conversations over here is how can we bring value to the ecosystem. So I think was just a perfect storm per se. Was a good moment. Was synergetic with other initiatives we have. We just love Minecraft and we want to have a more skin on the game. So it's a composition of all those elements that brought us over here.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Rodrigo. Um, so I know a lot of people have been asking about what is going to happen in the future. What does the future look like for Minehut? And what we've been talking about in the different channels and in the chat is what we're focusing on right now. Now that the acquisition is here, what does the future look like in this near term post acquisition? And what does that mean for the future of Minehut?
I can really tell more about short term, okay? And what we can tell is our mindset is player and community first, okay? So we definitely have a huge challenge ahead of us because Minehut is a complex ecosystem, and we are doing all this migration to on the technical side to us, right? But we want to make sure that we keep things running in a smooth way, making sure that players and server owners has just a smooth transition uh, moving ahead. Okay. As I mentioned before, I think following this and this will take time. Bear with us. We'll try to do our best. Of course, that we saw some short-term opportunities for us to improve and to optimize the technical side of Minehut. So there's several things that we are doing under the hood here in the next couple of months to try to provide you better products and services. So our focus right now is just to do player first, community first, smooth transition, no major change, no significant changes, and really build out this open channel with all of you to understand what a great future looks like in a win-win scenario.
Yeah, and I think I want to double down on what you just said, Rodrigo, is that right now there's no significant change. We're not making these changes right now. We want to see that the community is able to thrive. We want to see things continue as they currently are, as we get to know everybody, and as we set the groundwork for ourselves and with meeting the community and establishing what we do in the future together. So yeah, I think that that's great. Thank you, Rodrigo. Maria, if I can ask you if you don't mind actually taking the mic for a moment, because I think that this question is great for you to be able to answer. Um, there's a lot of people who are wondering what can Minehut expect from GamerSafer? What do we bring? Who are we as far as like what are we bringing to Minehut as with the culture and with the company vision and mission? What are we bringing here to Minehut?
Hi everyone, Maria here. I took Rodrigo's mic because I'm having issues with mine. I believe the most simple question that I can give is you can expect a community-driven work. The same way we built Find MC server with a lot of server collaboration, we will want to improve and build Minehut with your participation. And based on that, and we have been working with communities also on Discord servers and Discord server owners as well and other projects. So some of our learnings that we want to bring for Minehut that you can expect from us to guide us in this process is I have like actually a few lines here, a few topics that I want to share with you. So first, we value feedback. We want to listen and to learn from you. Your insights and opinions are super valuable to us, and we move together by listening to each other. So it's a two-way relationship. We want to listen to you, and we also want to be heard whenever we bring our suggestions or our thoughts and ideas too. Um, Listening is important, but also because we are learning a lot and we are getting in touch with the team from Minehut as well. We're learning from them too. We want to clarify that this is the first step, and then as a team, we'll have to evaluate and prioritize. So this is important because sometimes communities wait for fast moves, and sometimes it doesn't work like that. We need to put that in a roadmap, but we'll be transparent about that process with you. So transparency is also important to us. So our decision making will be clear and we'll be sharing our steps with you as much as we can. Um, and also, listening doesn't mean that we will implement all the changes, but we'll try to find the best balance between what the community wants and what is sustainable and um, good for the whole community itself. So, and we'll be talking a lot about that with you too. We are not scared or afraid of hard conversations. We want to discuss hard topics, challenging things that have been happening, but we do run that with a lot of respect. That way, we can build things. That's the only way we can build solid things together and keep moving forward is with a lot of respect. So at the same time, we foster challenging conversations. We want to hear we do also value respect because that way we can collaborate together and we also can accommodate different opinions. So we don't expect that you agree with us all the time and vice versa. And even sometimes the community itself doesn't agree on several topics, but our common goal is to make Minehut great for everybody, and we find a common ground in those discussions, and that's why respect is so important to in this community building process. What else I have here? Rodrigo shared and Tim shared a lot as well about that, but player servers and community is long term. So we're just getting started. I think what I just shared, those are nice words, but I believe you feel that process as we go. Actions are more important than words, and that's what I expect from this work. You can feel our actions, and we also will feel your reactions, and that way we can keep growing together as a community. And we foster open dialogue. So today marks the start of an ongoing conversation. This conversation is not over. There are many questions we are covering today, but there are many more to come. Probably won't be able to cover all the questions that we had, but we'll keep having these conversations and making this process as smooth and as easy as possible for everybody. I do want to emphasize that Tim is a great professional human being, and he's a huge advocate for Minecraft. This is like I think this is the best guy you as a community could have as a leader. And also, I have been learning a lot about the community team behind Minehut. I'm so excited to work with them, to learn from them. So I think we are in great hands to a brighter future. And that's all I have to say for now. And I can read the chat, but I'll check the message as soon as I can.
Thanks, Maria. Thanks very much. I appreciate it, and I'm glad to have all those messages. Rodrigo, did you want to share any other comments on that?
I think Maria was spot on, right? I think a part of the many questions that I saw on the channels, GamerSafer, Minehut, and so on, I see a lot of suggestions, right? Um, yeah, we see everything, okay? So it's just not a team. Of course, team and the rest of the community team are the ones that are daily looking into that. Myself and Maria, we go through every single Discord channel that we have on the GamerSafer and the Minehut. So yes, expect us to be close related to that. That's how we manage things. For the ones that doesn't have a good retrospect about us, just watch, right? So talk with other servers that already has been working with GamerSafer for the past several years. I'm pretty sure we already built up a very nice and respectful community around us. And I think their words are also meaningful. So expect consistency, transparency, and excitement. Yeah, let's get it done. I think we have a bright future working together.
Awesome. Well, I know there are so many questions that are running through here. So let me just tackle a couple of quick questions, Rodrigo, and then I
Go ahead.
have some that have been made that I think would be great for you and Maria to answer that are were sent in from the forum and also in the channels.
Mhm.
Maria, I also know Maria, you might have to leave in a few minutes. I just want to check on your time if you're still going to be with us or if I should ask you some questions right away.
I can stay for 10 more minutes. Mhm.
All right. Well, then let me actually skip on my questions. I'm going to come back in a moment and let me ask you a few questions, Maria, that were really commonly asked in the form that was sent over. And maybe Rodrigo, you can absolutely jump in as well, right? But let's help Maria since she has to leave in just a few minutes. So Maria, one of the common questions, and I summed it up in one specific question, was what are three key things that your management team will focus on?
Um, I think I said that we are learning and listening first before making any change. So this is one important thing that we'll be definitely be doing. Also, we will make decisions that is good for the communities, but also is makes the business sustainable. So you can expect that balance, and I want to be transparent about that. We want to keep offering free services as much as we can, but we also want to recognize the work and the talents that are part of Minehut and GamerSafer. So I think this is important as well. We are community driven, social impact driven, but we are a business at the end of the day, and I can't shy away from that. Um, and also, I'll be focusing a lot on onboarding the Minehut team in our GamerSafer team, making sure they feel welcomed and embraced by everyone. And that will translate in the way that you as a community will also feel um, our support. I'm not sure, Rodrigo, if you have anything to add, but those were the top three on top of my mind.
Yeah, I think I already spoke a little bit on my end as well, right? So smooth transition, optimizing products and services, and making sure that we are getting getting things done. Uh, so yeah, on top of what Maria said, I think that's pretty much what I see.
Excellent. Cool. Thanks. Um, on that note, we talked about onboarding the Minehut team and the moderators and the community team. I know a lot of people have asked, will the volunteer mods be continuing to stay, and will the current community management team, Queen Jamie, the others, be staying at Minehut? And I can say just really quickly is that yeah, we're not planning on making any changes, and we really want to bring them into GamerSafer as part of our team. This is Minehut is part of GamerSafer now, and we really believe in that. This is not a distant conversation happening, but we want all work together, and we want to bring the people along with us so that we can achieve really great things in the future. Um, Maria, a question for you is, what does that look like when we say, that we're going to bring their team with us and bring them on board? Do you want to talk a little bit about what that looks like?
Let me step in because Maria is really struggling here with the
Okay.
microphone. So, and I think she's already going to the other meeting in 1 minute. Um, yeah, onboarding the team. Again, no major change. There is a lot of talent around Minehut, okay, and we value that. We value everybody that went through Minehut in certain point in time. Minehut is not is there for a long time, right? And it's like Minecraft, a bunch of blocks together built Minehut, and a lot of talents and effort. Sometimes great decisions, sometimes bad decisions, but come on, we are learning out of this, right? So we value everybody that worked at Minehut. So this is important. And with this transition, part of the things is yes, we want to keep this knowledge, we want to keep this energy and this passion. Many people is around Minehut not only because there's a way of living, but it's the passion. So we really value that. So thanks for the moderation team for being with us for a long time. Love to get to know you better, right? For the team that was Minehut, that was Super League, and is now coming to GamerSafer, welcome. We have your backs. Let's do a great job. What I expect in terms of again our humble contribution to those um, employees and supporters is um, yeah, I think we we have our culture, and I think it's a very friendly, open-minded culture, and I hope you to embrace it. We hope to learn from you, and you learn from us. GamerSafe is also bringing our own resources to the table. So we have amazing community managers, we have amazing developers, project managers, and so on. So yeah, let's become a bigger family. So yeah, a little bit about it.
Cool. Well, thanks, Maria. I know you're probably getting ready to go, but thank you for being here and chatting with everybody. I think we'll have more chances to get to know Maria in the future with all of you. So we'll look forward to that. But Maria, if you have to go, I hope you have a great day.
So no more hard questions because Marie's not on the room
Yeah,
anymore. So just a simple
actually,
question for me, please.
yeah, I've got the hardest questions ahead. So
Yes, as we agreed up front. Thank you, team.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're welcome.
Now
You're
let's
welcome.
go to the easy ones now.
Yeah, I'm going to answer this next question actually, because this came
Go
up
for
a
it.
few times as well. How do we, as a player base, know that the upper management won't become overly corporate and out of touch? Well, we're here right now, right? Rodrigo, we're here, we're listening. The first thing that we have to do is that we have to be here, and that's what we are, right? So I think that this is the most important thing is we give you guys respect. You guys will, we have this mutual respect back and forth to be able to keep having these open conversations, and that's exactly what we want to do. So we're going to start there, and then the rest of it is about being able to over time, you get to know us. You get to build trust with each other, us to you, you to us, and to be able to develop this relationship over time. But yeah, we are here. Rodrigo,
Let me
any?
let me chime in because I think it's a funny question, right? Uh, guys, I dropped the corporate word. I'm not trying to build another corporation. Believe me, right? Both myself and Maria, we were on the industry for so long, and we saw so much complexity around corporations, and yeah, we stepped it out, right? So we left behind like a well-paid Silicon Valley salaries to build this out. I don't want to build out a new corporation, crazy corporation with complexities. We really believe on our values. So yeah, I think consistency. Expect consistency from us. Okay. So again, words can be sweet. Consistency is hard. It's daily work, and you will see. So DMs are most of time open. We don't have much time to reply all of them, but we are checking the channels. We are hearing. We are looking into in details. And Tim knows the scrutiny, right? The level of scrutiny that we have on the things. So yeah, relax. I think we get you covered.
Cool. Yeah, and I guess I should also just mention because I didn't actually share earlier. I've been running Minecraft servers since 2010, 2011. I've been playing Minecraft since the Nether update. I've been in this community for a really long time. I ran a podcast. I was co-host with Q Magnet, who created the diversity maps. If any of you played those, we ran a podcast where we interviewed people like Captain Sparkles and Ant Venom and King Bee Dogs and so many others, log.zip and so on and so forth. So, this has been a community that I've been super passionate about for a very long time. I have known Minehut and I've gotten to know all of the people there at Minehut over the years, and some people who were there at the very beginning of Minehut. I had the chance to become friends with. So this
Listen,
has been a
hermits.
long time coming for me and I'm just so excited to be here and be part of this community and the whole Gamer Safer team. We have this joint vision of, that Minehut is this amazing community, and we want to see it thrive thrive and grow and not just be like Rodrigo said, another corporation, right? So that's great. All right, so more hard questions for you, Rodrigo. Um, what are your plans to make Minehut better for free servers? Most decisions have recently seemed to be made for premium servers. So
Mhm.
what about the free servers?
Okay. One thing that is important to mention, we do decisions based on data. Okay, we are a data-driven company, right? So what we will do in the next couple of weeks and months is really look into details, many decisions that were done in the past, and the impact on the players and so on. So on the free side of things, uh, for me, one thing that is an immediate observation is there is opportunity to optimize the infrastructure on Minehut. And if we are optimizing things, we can provide better products and services, right? And this goes not only to the paid pool of servers, but also to the free ones. What I believe is all this debate between monetization, paid versus free, is uh, if the community is really on board, right, and helping us, it's not the free that keeping the free services is not a problem, right? Actually, it's an opportunity. We know that free service drives a lot of players, and if we bring value back to players, we will figure out sustainable and positive ways of monetize it. Okay, so that's what you can expect. So free servers are not going anywhere, right? Actually, we want to do this better and find this great balance between, okay, how can we drive great experiences, but also find this is in a sustainable fashion. Okay.
Great, great. Yeah, and I think we've also talked before, Rodrigo, you and I, about path to pro, and that there's so many people who are
Oh yeah,
super creative, that want to get started.
yeah, yeah. I think this path to pro is something cool to mention, and this is not only happening within Minecraft, but we see this in other games and other community-led products. We see this a lot in Discord, for example, right? So yeah, sometimes on the free servers we have just a small SMP for friends, and that's the ambition that the server owner has, just a place to play with their friend, and it's okay. But there are amazing pool of creators and server owners out there that's really trying to find a path to pro, as we always say it, right? So all this monetization element, right? So how can you make a living out of this? So uh, it's definitely on top of our minds how we can make the UGC community, the user-generated community, find sustainable ways of monetizing their creativity and make a living off this amazing ecosystem. So uh, you can expect us with this kind of mindset as well. So it's not just about us Minehut and GamerSafer making money. It's okay how the whole chain, the whole value chain, can really flourish. Because if you are a creator, if you have a great community on your end and you are driving players to the Minehut ecosystem, we want everybody to win together on that. And you're just casual player and have one small player to play with in your neighborhood, yeah, cool, come.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Rodrigo, there were a lot of questions about two topics, and I'm going to give them to you one at a time. The
Okay.
first one was a lot about community events on Minehut, as well
Mhm.
as content creator relationships. And in the past, they used to have Minehut Mondays. There were a lot of content creators in the past who were making videos and live streams on Minehut. Are we going to be doing anything with community events or live streamers or YouTubers, content creators, anything like that at all?
I think it's definitely on the plate, right? We have to get to know this extended community on Minehut and understand a good way of organizing this. Whenever we look to user-generated content and community-led growth, there is definitely a good combination between um, building things and creators building things and how to drive eyeballs to it, right? So influencers and events are really important to that. So um, at FindMC server, for example, we recently released our events calendar. and has been a success. So we are hearing a lot of servers saying, yeah, over suddenly I have a full house on my events, a lot of new players coming in, and this is driving value and give great experiences, right? So at FindMC server, we recently have like a major YouTubers talking about that and sharing great experiences within that space. So yeah, that's for me is a no-brainer. Of course, we have just to figure out the best way of rolling it out a program. What we don't like to do is just yeah, let's do it, and then 2 weeks later we figure out and make oh we made we didn't think about this and we didn't talk about that or we didn't align with the community and over suddenly we have to change everything or give several steps back. So we want to move forward, but we want to move forward consistently. So uh, bear with us a little bit while we build this plan. And of course, I think we'll have the proper channels to come up and discuss with people that are more interested in each one of those topics. How can we do? How this can be good for the entire ecosystem? But you probably have your own opinions, Tim. I don't remember we speaking deeply about it.
No, I mean, but we're exactly in alignment, which is which is why I asked you because I knew that you'd give exactly my answer too.
But
But yeah, you know, I think
I'm happy I didn't screw it up.
yeah, thanks, thanks. Yeah, I'll have conversation notes for you later. I'm kidding. You know, but I do want to reiterate that like we are the type of company, and I've been with GamerSafer now for almost 4 years, and for a long time. And the way that we make decisions is we take our time, we meet as a team, and we also meet with the community. And we talk with the community. We understand what's happening on the data side. So with the facts and how people are using everything, we also look at like what are people saying and what are people interested in, and we make decisions. And it might take us a little bit of time to make some decisions, but we want to make sure that they're not decisions that we're going to revert in the short term. That it's something that we're able to stick with long term. So that's the sort of thing that we want to do for sure. Rodrigo, I have another question that's kind of similar. I think it has a similar answer, but it is very common, right? So this is actually 3 or 4 or 20 different questions all lumped together. But they're questions like, are you going to be increasing the rewards given for slash vote? Are you going to increase the amount of time that free servers will have, increase that free limit? Are you
Mhm.
going to bring back ad awards? And these types of questions of, are we going to bring back some things from the past?
Cool. Again, as you mentioned, we are data driven. We are opening the Pandora box per se and learning more about what was the impact of every single change done in all of those perspectives. And I think you put together completely different topics, but are big ones in the community. And of course, we did our due diligence before the acquisition. We saw the sentiment of the community. So we are looking into Minehut community for a while, right? We were part of it for a while, so we have a good understanding on what things are. As a company right now, of course, we have to find what's the right balance of changes around those perspectives. We don't want to make any major change without alignment, so no surprises. Okay, that's my message back to you guys. Each one of those topics that you brought in, what I want to bring to this audience here, and we have like a last time I checked, we are around 200 people watching us. 200 people is a lot of people, right? But we have to acknowledge there are 500,000 monthly active users on MyHut today, right? So we really have to understand. And thank you guys for being vocal in the community and participating. I think you are basically summarizing the voice of those hundreds of thousands of players that we receive every single month. So we just have to figure out, okay, how this impacts this overall long tail of players. Uh, and of course, how can we sustain decisions, right? How this can be good for everyone. So I think each one of those topics is pretty sensitive and challenging, and I understand the pain sometimes. Of course, I want to understand what's the impact on the other side. And come on, if we are really able to optimize things in other side or really make some of the revenue streams flourish, happy to find a way of reward the community back. So I think that's how we grow together. And those incentives I understand are important to keep players, to bring new players, and players is what really makes the wheel turn. So that's what you can expect from us, and those challenging decisions and key questions that we are raising up.
Yep. So Yeah, it's one of those things where we really want to understand. You know, were the programs that were around before, were those exactly the way that they should be today, or is there some way that we can even make them better? Right? We want to see what is going to be the best path forward. And since we are just now here, just today is our first full day, we're going to need some time to learn, and then we will talk with you guys and understand how we can move forward for that best path forward to make all the players feel really great about being on Minehut as well and joining all of your servers. So another question for you here, Rodrigo. Will you require the GamerSafer plugins? Because we do make Minecraft plugins. We have an app,
Mhm.
we have Discord bots, we have lots of other tools that we use with across communities and games and platforms. Will we require that those be used by Minehut servers and players?
No, short answer, no. And why? We don't believe we have to make things required or mandatory. Of course, we will try to incentivize and show the value. We build cool tech to protect players, to protect servers, to protect communities, right? Uh, and yes, we are doing a major impact with those tools in many gaming ecosystems, and we are really proud of it. So get to know more about GS Auth, our plugin for Minecraft. Get to know more about GS Defender, our Discord bot, and other great tools we have, guys. I think those are just great add-ons to the Minehut ecosystem, and yeah, but nothing will be mandatory or this kind of things, right? So we are just trying to raise the bar and incentive. Again, I mentioned before value. We are trying to bring value to the table. We believe our tools are value, right? Um, so happy to share more about it, and hopefully more of you guys will learn what we are doing and think, yeah, this might be a good add-on for me.
Great. Will you mark up prices for external servers or get rid of external servers? And this person and several other people, but one person said, please don't. Uh, so, yeah, there's a question for you about external servers. Are there any changes planned?
But, um, what I see there versus internal servers, and that's my right.
Sorry,
Yes,
Rodrigo, you
I think the
broke.
key point
You
is,
sorry,
can you hear
Rodrigo.
me now?
Can you start over? Because you broke a
Uh,
little bit.
I broke a little bit. Okay, let me get back then. So um, the way that I see external servers and internal servers, right? Um, what I think make Minehut unique is this proxy capability of really connecting everyone in a huge hub, right? There is benefits for everybody from the two sides of the table. So I don't, again, I don't see this happening, right? Um, we want to foster this great balance between the things. I think external hosted servers and people that are really able to manage that, yes, I think they bring value to the table, and of course the internal ones as well. So do not I don't see, at least so far, Tim, and help me here with your thoughts. I don't see any reason for us to look into that right now.
Yeah, I think that right now they're a great part. They contribute to the Minehut
Yeah.
community, and we want to continue to foster those relationships. We might even be reaching out in the short term. Not might, I know that we will be reaching out to some of the external servers in the short term and understand how they are integrated with Minehut and how they, are interacting with the community. So I don't see any plans for that changing either.
And to be fair here, right? And we do, as GamerSafer, we do have a great relationship with other server hosting companies, right? We have great partners in this space. So yes, let's work together, So this is not about we against them. Let's really bring and make Minecraft ecosystem larger and bigger. I think that's the key point.
Yeah. A lot of people are asking here in chat, and this was sent in our form a couple times, but I didn't put it on the list. But it's similar to the question you answered earlier, Rodrigo, about votes and about ad awards and these other features, the limitation on free servers and such. So it's similar to that. But a lot of people are asking, what about the ranks system? And those are currently, it's a subscription-based rank system. Are we going to make any changes in the short term on that?
Um, we won't make any change right now to anything like that. Again, let's learn. I don't see eyes on the. Again, this definitely, guys, not on top of my mind right now. On top of my mind is smooth transition, optimization, great services. Again, I think of all of those suggestions, basically what we already start doing is even before the official announcement is listing some of those pain points. Okay, basically what we'll do a basic chart a later ahead, basically understand okay what's the urgency versus the impact of each one of those decisions, line up a roadmap, open the conversations with the community, and starting touching one by one. And again, trying to bring data and try to bring a good plan to move forward. But yeah, I don't see any major change again.
Great. The next question, I'll take the first go at it, and then you can swing away, Rodrigo, if you want to. So there were quite a few questions about will we be enforcing the end user license agreement, the EULA, or the MUG, which is the Minecraft user guidelines. And yeah, the short answer is that all Minecraft, yes, that's the short answer, because all Minecraft servers, whether they're on Minehut or not, are required to follow those guidelines. And we do have a collaborative partnership with Mojang. We did build with them the official Minecraft server list, and we're really proud of that. And we require the compliance with those guidelines over there, and we will continue to have that here with Minehut as well. So because that's a requirement for all Minecraft servers, whether they're on Minehut or not. So Minehut is no different in that regard.
And
Did you
guys,
want to add anything?
yeah, of course, this is a legal obligation. We are a company, right? So end user license agreement is an legal obligation. So it's not just what I like to do, what I want to do. You write things, you just do right? What I can say about this, um, and this is based on our experience on FindMC server, right? So to be listed on FindMC server, you need to be EULA compliant and you need to be reviewed by Mojang's enforcement team to be fully listed on the website, right? Um, we run this project for almost like 1 year before being publicly announced by Mojang, okay? We worked with several alpha supporters and later on beta and so on. What we can tell, right? Uh, about 80% of the servers that are currently listed on FindMC server did some changes and sometimes it's small changes, right? To become EULA compliant, right? So sometimes sounds super challenging. It's not that much, right? Most of servers can be EULA compliant right away, okay? Um, I would say that out of this 80%, maybe 30% has to do a little bit more significant change to be there. But yeah, I think uh, if you're really looking into this path to pro, especially, right, this is important. And we believe there is a long-term reward for those initiatives, okay? So um, some of those guidelines on the EULA is also related to player safety. This is important, right? So yeah, this is not as a big deal as some people think. So just my 2 cents showing that yeah, there is a path, and we are here to help. Okay, it's not just okay, over suddenly everybody's out. No, let's build a path, and we believe in this uh, forehand support to push it through.
Yeah, and we just saw a question pop up that's related to this topic, so I might as well go ahead and answer it. Are you
Mhm.
just going to remove the servers or give them a warning to fix the violation? The way that we have always worked with findmcserver.com and with other servers that we've worked with, as Rodrigo just mentioned, is that it's collaborative. We share with them where the violations are and what the problems are, and we give them the opportunity to course correct. We believe that people sometimes they make honest mistakes. Sometimes they believe, the Minecraft server scene has historically acted in a certain way, so they should do it today. And so, we're open to just chatting with people and giving them the opportunity to make those improvements, because we don't believe that it's always done maliciously or with bad intent, right? That there is a chance for
Most of
just
them is
honest
not.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Most of the absolutely, yeah. Most of the time, it's not. Most people do want to follow the rules. They just might not understand them very well, and so we're open to have those conversations in the future. I think we need to, get to know everything going on first, right? Like we've said so many times, but we definitely, in the future want to have that, some kind of a way to be able to have those conversations with people.
Yeah, this is a process. This is not like a checklist, you know. So yes, this is a process. Let's work together on that.
Yeah. Yep.
And
And then
and just to finalize this, right? I of course I'm not here to say any words on Microsoft or Moshank's behalf, but my observation is they have a similar approach. Okay, so I think we are aligned in our vision for this specific topic because by the end of the day, they are the owners of the EULA and MEG.
that's right. That's right. Absolutely. I think we've only got a few minutes left, so I'm going to end us on a bit of a fun question. And I really like this question. It has come up quite a few times, and some of you have asked similar questions. So I hope that this answers all of you together. But how will GamerSafer encourage a more diverse and fun set of servers that are enjoyable for a wider audience? And we've touched on this a little bit before when we're talking about, helping people with their creative ideas, right? Giving people an opportunity, whether that's with free servers or paid servers or external servers or internal servers and all of that. We also mentioned about content creators and in the future, hopefully having some plan to be able to have community events and such. But maybe, Rodrigo, you have a little more answer on that specifically. How will GamerSafer encourage a more diverse and fun set of servers that are enjoyable for a wider audience?
Uh, I think discoverability is important, right? So
Oh,
again,
I think we lost him again for a second. Rodrigo, are you there?
can you hear me now?
Hey, Rodrigo, sorry. Yeah, you broke a bit. Go ahead and start over.
Okay, starting over. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello.
Oh no. Okay. Hello, you're back. We can hear you
Um,
now.
I'm back now. Okay, great. Um, for me, it was very clear during the FindMC server path that how important we always believe on that. We always preach it for that, but discoverability is so important. Why? Because with through FindMC server, I was able to discover smaller servers that are so amazing in many shape and forms, right? So I think this is a little bit where we are helping this and incentivizing this. So making sure that just because you have a smaller server, you'll be on the shadow of this discoverability. I don't think that's the right space. So I think improving discoverability is important because this, by the end of the day, foster creativity, foster something cool, and yeah, let's make a thematic event and maybe a smaller community. So let's say, just an example, let's build build a crazy Halloween challenge. And yeah, maybe the best idea comes from a small server, not the one that has a multi-million players.
Cool. I don't know if you finished speaking or if if I'm
Yeah, go
still
for it.
lagging here.
Yes. Yeah, my bandwidth is terrible today. Sorry.
Yeah, and it seems like I might be having an issue as well, but it actually is perfect because we're just ending off the stream now, and maybe we can have some more of these in the future. Maybe we can do some surveys and some open, forums to hear from you all and see more questions. I will definitely be around trying to answer some questions, and you'll see some other Gamer Safer team members as well as the existing Minehut team that's here, right? With Queen Jamie is here, so I've seen her in the chat a few times. So yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna keep chatting, and I'm looking forward to having more and more conversations. Um, I think now I will unfortunately have to end this because it looks like internet issues or maybe Discord issues or something is happening. But Rodrigo, do you have any final comments before we go?
Well, my final comments is well, um, we are open here, guys. Let's build this together, okay? So great ideas are always welcomed. My kind request to everyone over here, everybody under GamerSafer really believe in our mission. People work hard, work over hours during the weekends to provide great products and services, and people are really excited about what we're doing. So just please treat them with courtesy and respect, and we'll be treated likewise. Um, we will be around. You'll see us around, right? Looking forward to play with some of you guys within Minehut servers anytime soon. And the team, I think that was a great kickoff uh, to level set the ground and expectations. I know that in the audience we have a pretty diverse audience today. We probably have some players, we have server owners, we have some partners. Uh, so we understand there are different conversations to be held, and we will find a great opportunity to talk more specifically about each one of those angles. So we don't treat our audience as everybody the same. We understand there are different drivers, different interests and needs. So yeah, let's make sure that we have these open conversations. Uh, I read many comments on GamerSafer Discord, on Minehut Discord. Some of are really funny. I like it. I like to have some fun as well. Some of them are just crazy, but okay. I think you guys are getting to know us, and yeah, just hope to build this together with you all.
Awesome. Thanks, Rodrigo. And if you see Maria over there near you and she's around again, tell her thanks as well. I'm really glad that we could have this conversation. And I hope that you all are as excited for the future of Minehut as we are. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know you all. So I think we'll go ahead and leave now. Let's close this out. And I hope you all have a great day and a great Western week. Take care.